This is such a weird day. Literally did nothing, but cried a lot for some reason. I don't even know why. It's like there is no reason, no real reason, but there was tons of what if scenarios in my head, and it's like something I came up with and believed in, and that's just very much ridiculous. But actually, there is a good part to that. All of my what if scenarios were about home and not about my personal life or not about my career, which I think is good. I'm not suffering about my ex-husband anymore. I'm still mad, but what can I do? And I'm not doubting my work and the path I've chosen. So that's good, I think. And worrying about home where there's war is totally normal. So I dragged myself outside to walk and will try to put myself to bed. It's like every night I try to put myself to bed, and every night I fail, which is disappointing because yesterday I thought I will do so many things today, but I was falling asleep literally the whole day. I was drinking coffee and falling asleep at the same moment. So I just need to kind of break this at some point. So maybe today, I don't know. It's just when you're sleep deprived, you have no energy to do anything. I can have the best plans ever, but if I'm tired, it won't work. I mean, I can try and do the best I can at that moment, which probably is what I should have done than just giving up. Yeah. This perfectionist and all or nothing mentality is evil. I'm still fighting it. But yeah. And we're back to the freezing weather. It's just so fun how last week I was wearing very light jacket and now it's freezing. I can't really feel my hand that is holding the phone. Oh, gosh. But it's still so beautiful outside. I'm happy people still have the lights on. But that makes me sad that Christmas trees are already being thrown away. I usually threw away mine beginning of February. It's like it had to stay till birthday. But that was probably very weird for garbage truck people to see a Christmas tree in February. But I don't care. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Mine is teary but normal. I mean, the reasons why I had tears. Okay, wrapping up today. It's already 10:14, so I'm already not in bed. It's like I'm already tired of being angry at myself for not sleeping. And I know it's childish. I guess I'm still growing up. can definitely see that people came back from holidays, because I remember when I was going to meet my friend on Christmas Day, the city was empty, like nobody there, no cars, no people, empty. That was kind of fun. That's why I like to walk at night, because city's empty compared to daylight. Yeah. So, one thing that I wanted to flag about today is, I don't know, whatever you call it, but it's like, for me, it feels like universe is talking to me. So I've been thinking for a week already, probably, that I need to cut the distractions. I need to cut the distractions because I need to focus on acting. I need to focus on shooting my film. I need to focus on my career. That's why I need to cut the distractions as much as possible. And today I basically heard someone talk about it, and absolutely not about acting. It was about different business. And it was about cutting the distractions. I had this in my head, like, I have 2 years to fully dedicate myself to my career. Like, I really have to push through these 2 years, to power through these 2 years. And somebody who's an entrepreneur, totally different area of work, spoke about the same thing. You have to cut all the distractions. You have to fully dedicate your attention to the area where you'd like to have success, and just do it. And you don't have to do it all your life. You have to do it for a couple years. I'm like, does it mean that something is sending me a sign that you're thinking the right thing? The problem is that I'm thinking a lot of right things. Doing is the problem. Because I am a champion procrastinator. And then I'm angry at myself because I procrastinate. And then I look at the list of things I have to do for work, like for my career, and I feel so overwhelmed that instead of taking, one, and just do it, I become very much overwhelmed by the amount of things I have to do that I end up distracting myself and not doing anything. This is overwhelming, and I understand that. But I also understand that the only way to get rid of it is do stuff, like one by one. Okay, it's a huge amount, but if you don't do anything, this list will get bigger, longer, and you just will be more and more disappointed in yourself. It's like me talking to myself. I don't mean you specifically, I mean myself. I remember during the pandemic thinking that if I don't try acting, I will regret all my life, because this is what I wanted to do all my life. I don't remember me wanting to do anything else. Even directing. I went into directing to act. I went into directing to be able to be at least near the area of my interest, because I wasn't able to go to an acting school in Ukraine. And now I will regret all my life if I don't progress. How do I progress? I got the distractions. And this is hard because distractions give us, it's like chemistry. Distractions give us a quick dopamine boost. This is what it's called, like those hormones of happiness, because you get a quick reward. Yeah. And with working towards your goals, you don't get such quick results. Yes, when you get the results, you feel all that happiness and your hormones just fill your blood with all that excitement. But it's so much longer than a quick distraction, like open social media and do it. And now I'm thinking I can't cut social media because this is part of my work. I actually have to work on them more. Because right now you're auditioning. You know what they ask you? They ask you, how many followers do you have? And this is ridiculous, but like you would think from the perspective of the talent, like, why do you ask me that? Like, do you like my acting or you don't? But I'm looking at the successful project of the past couple years, and I understand that so much money goes to marketing, to advertising the project, and they're looking for people who have a bigger amount of followers. They're looking for people who would put people in those seats in the movie theater. I remember talking to my acting teacher, who's also an artistic director of our acting school. So they had this play, which I've seen twice. If you remember, it's the one where I told you that I felt numb and I didn't want to, but I did. So I asked him what's next for this play, and he said that they're looking for money, I'm trying to find the right word for it. Basically, to move it forward, they need money, they need budget, and it would be somewhere between 80,000 to 140,000, and the majority of that money would go on marketing. And I started realizing that this is actually an important part of creating a project, creating a movie, creating a play. It's like all this information, I knew it before. I knew about, like, you need a role for a star. You need a role for a star. That's kind of a mantra for indie production, independent production. If you want your movie to be seen not only by family members of your crew and cast, you need a role for a star. Because sometimes they agree to act for free or for some ridiculously low for them amount of money because they like the project, or if they like it very much, they can even co-produce it. They basically give you money to put it on a different level to make the level of production, like the production value, higher. So you need to roll for a star. And just a couple days ago, basically everything I knew, it's like I knew it, but I couldn't really comprehend what it was. And now when creating, like working on my own project, I understand how that actually matters. You need people in the theater to watch a play. You need people in the movie theater to watch a movie. So you want, in your project, you want those people who would be able to put people's butts in those chairs. And I don't think that I was going somewhere here. My train of thought went in the wrong direction. What did I want to say? Oh, this is what I wanted to say. So social media for me is work. It's not a distraction. This is where I take a lot of my ideas from. But I guess, do I have to have one of those kids thing? Like when, okay, you spend half an hour in it and it just doesn't turn on anymore. It's like, okay, see you tomorrow. I don't know. Or I just need discipline. That probably would fix it. Discipline. I admire discipline, but I'm terrible in it. But okay. I hope one day everything will click and work. Yeah, one day everything will click and work. And I will finally be doing what I'm supposed to do. This is how I'm wired. I talk a lot about something and then suddenly kind of things fall into places. That's how I wrote my script. Probably for half a year I talked about it and then suddenly everything became what it was supposed to be. And the story worked. Yeah, I guess. So as usual, thanks so much for listening. I hope you had a great Saturday. Sunday tomorrow. Have fun. Maybe you're having fun right now. For everyone. For those of us who don't. And I'll go try to put myself to bed. One day I'll sleep enough, but as for now, it doesn't work. Well, it is what it is. Thanks so much for listening. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.